What it is, what it do, welcome back to the vlog, welcome back to the channel. Been about a week, 2 weeks since I've actually got the downpipes put on the car. And I had someone ask me, does it pop when I'm driving the car, the exhaust pop? I'm about to do a cold start. I'm in the house and I want you to see if you can hear, you probably hear some background noise. Wife's upstairs vacuuming, don't worry about that. But I'm gonna start my car right now and see if you can actually hear it. I'm gonna set you down on the floor and go start the car up. That's loud. That's loud. Yeah, that's loud. That is stupidly loud. I reached out to my neighbors and asked if he can hear me. He was like, hey, kinda, but we don't know if it's you or another neighbor. So it is good to have multiple neighbors in your neighborhood. I've said that neighbor word 4 times now. That has performance cars that are loud or as loud as mine. They don't know who it is, so they really can't bitch and be about it. I mean, they can, but you know, whatever. I bet you didn't expect this. The hair, yeah, I don't know if you saw. Oh, come a car. Almost got hit by that car. Little boo-boo-soo. Almost got hit by the boo-boo-soo. Bet you wasn't expecting this. Yeah, so I'm on my way to get braided and faded because I'm growing my hair out, you know. I decided I'm gonna do that, you know, because I can do that. That's one thing us brown folk like. We like our hair to be, you know, spiffy. A big shout out to Spiffy S7 too. And big shout out to Yepson R7, Nato S6. I had to postpone putting the actual fuel lines on my car because when I was getting the downpipes put on the car, I didn't show this, but there was a little bit of an incident with Chich's car. But it's all good. His car is good. I didn't break it, but there was a little bit of an incident, and I didn't want to damage his car or his motor because I mean he's invested a lot of time and money into that motor, and like I said, I just wanted to make sure we towed it back to his shop because we wanted to make sure that everything was on the up and up with his motor. So anyway, had to postpone a lot of things, but that is back on the schedule. I'm gonna drop the car off and then go in on Saturday. When you do the trans service, the trans temp has to be at a certain degree. Also, got that cell. Don't worry about the tire pressure. I'm gonna fill it up with air, but I need some spacers because, but then again, if I'm hollering at Kyle, he can probably just remove that for me. All right, I'm about to roll in there looking like a black samurai, but then I'm gonna come out looking like, step back out looking fresh. Then I do, like, I love, yeah. Don't that look good? Anyway, yeah. Okay, it's time for a relatively cold start. Well, warm start. I had another guy ask me about getting wastegate actuators. That is something that is coming stupidly soon. And there was always a question as to if to get the tile wastegate actuators or to go with TS, Turbo Systems, wastegate actuators. Now the difference between the two is with tile, you have to tune for it. It's off of boost pressure. Turbo Systems is vacuum pressure. So the difference between the two is that it's easier to tune with vacuum pressure than it is with boost pressure. Not to say the tile is bad, it's definitely good. You know, this is something that I posed a question and was told to me. And like I said, I'm not an expert, so I try to find out as much information as possible. I'd much rather go the easier route than having to go the hard route. Because like I said, with the Turbo Smart, you're doing vacuum pressure versus boost pressure. Your turbo has to pull or push enough boost pressure to close the wastegates in order to build boost versus, you know, it takes very little vacuum pressure to be able to close those wastegates actuators. But you know, if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments because I definitely want to make sure that I'm giving correct and accurate information. But anyway, that's what's coming up. I wanted to make this real quick video. give you guys a sound bite of what it sounds like. I think I need to do some revs here. The people in the business looking at what I'm doing, so. Yeah, that thing is stupid. So I love how pissed off she sounds. Oh my goodness, and then those downshifts. So that just gives you an idea. I don't know if you can hear the turbo whistling too. I need to get out of here. I need to. Oh, if I keep this up, I'm gonna get in so much trouble. So much trouble. Just insane. But anyway, as always, like, share, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you know every time I upload a video. Get your boy to that 1,000 and beyond. But until then, I'll holla.